Welcome, stream, to Monster Hunter World. This is Dark Valkyrie Singh coming to you today with The Hunt Begins. So to start off with, we'll make a save file. It's been ages since I played Monster Hunter. And the last game I played was on Monster Hunter Generations for the 3DS. I've got to say, it was fantastic. I mainly used the Insect Glaive, but man, I'm not sure what I should use now with all these new movesets. Let's go with, all default. Been anticipating this game for several months. Ever since I heard about it, I've been freaking out, getting all hyped for it. Let's see. Let's go with, yeah, sounds right. I'm wondering what I should use this time, though. Go with the standard Insect Glaive, maybe go for the basics with Sword and Shield, maybe heavy hitting with a hammer. Don't know. We'll find out. Alright, so I got a pre-order bonus here. Some interesting stuff. At least I think it's pre-order content. Equipment and items can be collected by talking to the housekeeper in your living quarters. Alright. Okay, autosave. Here we are, boys and girls. We got Monster Hunter World title screen. Whew, I'm pretty excited, nervous and excited. Let's do this. Check out the options real quick and kind of mess with the stuff we want. I don't have any of that. We'll mess with some of the audio settings while we're in game, see if the audio is coming out alright. Let's see. Yeah, I'll do headphones. I'm actually going to disable voice chat. Play solo for now. And if we do decide to play with someone, we'll probably hit someone on my friends list. Let's see. Alright, we'll keep that standard. Language. Alright, that's already set up. Okay. And let's finalize. I'm already impressed with the main menu screen. It looks beautiful. From footage I've seen, I haven't seen a lot of footage, but just from some of the footage I've seen already, the graphics are unreal. Just absolutely astonishing. Here we go. I've actually played Monster Hunter ever since the very first game on PS2. I mained Sword and Shield at first, but I didn't really like the playstyle too much, so I kind of switched to a hammer after I crafted one for those who are existing Monster Hunter fans. It was called a Rathalos, one of the main wyverns you would fight.
Sisters and brothers of the Fifth Fleet, it's time. I'll keep my farewell brief. Never was much with words. Once you board this ship, there's no turning back. The next ground your feet will touch will be that of the new world. If any of you have lost your nerve, then step away now, and let no one judge you. Very well. Then sail safe and strong, and may the Sapphire Star light your way.
there! You ready to grab this new world by the horns? Don't know about you. It feels like ages since I left home to join the commission. So, nervous? Believe you me, I get it. Anything could happen to us, but hey, that's happened.
Hey, aren't you one of the A-list hunters?
What? No way! So are we! Hey! Tell us your name!
So, how about a toast?
To the A-list! And the commission!
Cheers!
So, tell me, what's your theory? The Elder Dragons must migrate to the New World for some reason. After running the research commission for 40-odd years, the Guild's itching for an answer. They say the Fifth Fleet's got the best shot at cracking this case, and I agree!
Keep it down. Hey, speaking of, A-listers usually operate in teams of 2. Have you sat down with your partner yet?
Listen to that. Getting rough out there. The waves are picking up. That's gotta mean landfall. You're on the A-list, right? Huh. Meowdy-do. I'm not psychic, but I do have pretty good ears. Ah, put her there. I happen to be an A-lister myself. Whoa! Hello? Anybody there? Oh, hey, it's you! Look what happened to the ship! We have to do something! It's not safe here! This way! We need to get out of here. I've got an idea. This way. found this in the tent. It has a map in it. Well, part of one at least. Looks like we're right around here. The Research Commission's base of operations is here. This is where our ship was supposed to dock. For now, I think it would be best if we make our way to base. The map should help us find our way. Come here! Come here! Look, the Research Commission's headquarters. Come on, let's get going. According to the map, to get to HQ, we need to... These Aptonoths seem every bit as docile as the ones back home. It looks like we need to go around. Something's up. The scout flies are gathering. What a weird plant. There's one over... I had the scout flies memorize my scent earlier. If you lose sight of me, just follow the scout flies, and they'll lead you right to me. Okay, easy there. Don't pick a fight if you don't have a weapon. We need to hide. Come on, this way. Hurry! 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 Stay low in the brush to remain hidden. Quietly. Quietly. Okay, the coast is clear. Let's get going while we still can. Nothing can stop us. Wait, there's something here. What is this track? There's more over there. Let's check it out.
Don't mind me. This way, hurry.
Okay, let's go.
Move! Move! That is not good. What are you waiting for? Get over here!
Come on!
Jump! Hey,
You all right?
let's go.
Okay. Wow.
Amazing, ain't it? Just look at this gate. It's like nature meant for us to build a Astera right here.
Astera. I like it.
The rest of the Fifth are already here. You're the last to arrive.
Okay, set him down here. Take it
I'll
nice
need to
and
tape
low.
up your shoulder. Hold still for a bit.
Hey, you guys made it.
Be right back. You're alive.
Had it rough, huh?
Hey,
When we couldn't find you two, we were starting to sweat bullets.
you scared us. We were talking about going out to look for you.
All's well that ends well.
Hey, we need a hand!
Sorry.
Come on.
Catch you later.
This here's our trade yard. I guess the name says it all.
Look at all the people. The stuff.
Incredible, right? We've got it all here. We've got hunters to do all the exploring, scholars to do the research, technicians to keep them going. This place is the beating heart of the Commission. Wait here a sec. Commander, I found him.
Welcome to Astera. Your reputations precede you. Well, off you go.
Okay, I'll give you the grand tour. Let's start by looking for your Palico. This is our stockpile. They carry most of the basic necessities.
You should drop by later to see what they have.
Next is the smithy. It's this way. Over here. Over here. You're with the Commission's 5th Fleet, right? The old man in charge, my grandfather, was with the 1st. That was a long time ago. Me? I'm not with any fleet. Born and bred right here. Never even been to the old world. Here's our smithy. This is where you can craft weapons and armor. You'll be here a lot.
Wow! Look at this place. Want to check it out? Ooh, it's toasty in here.
Want to get going?
The canteen? I am so there.
Here. Over here. This here's our canteen.
Hey, over there! Hey, you! I knew you'd pull through.
Right. They're calling for a council. Come on.
Yeah.
Now that you are all here, let us begin council. After tracking a migrating Elder Dragon across the sea, the 5th Fleet have finally arrived in Astera. Give them a warm welcome. They're a fine group, worthy comrades who will help see the Research Commission's long efforts finally rewarded. Would you like to say a few words?
Thank you, sir. We're ready to roll up our sleeves and get our hands dirty.
This here is the Commission's core team. You should all get to know each other.
Looking forward to it.
Now, down to business. The latest monster to make the Elder Crossing is known as Zora Magdaros. A huge monster with a mountain of fire upon its back.
So it's just brought up to my attention that the game audio was playing, but you guys cannot hear my voice earlier. I do apologize for that, but hopefully it is fixed as I just messed around with some stuff. Can I get a confirmation for that?
The Research Commission's job is to discover exactly why the elder dragons are migrating to the new
Alright, thank you very much.
Elder dragons have been with us since the dawn of time.
Danger Dan 96. He's dangerous, boys.
Altering the ecosystem, reshaping.
Man, it's a bit disappointment though. I was in character and everything for a long time. So I'll probably just go back and do some voice overlays on the footage. Try to remember what I was saying. That's no problem.
Once every decade or so, they flock to this continent. But for what reason?
With the Fifth's help, we will find the missing link.
Here, here. Now we're talking.
Yeah, I wish I had known that earlier. I talked a lot.
Hunters, for the time being, I need you to focus on investigating our Jagras problem and securing Astera. Start by investigating the Jagras' habitat. Find out what makes them tick, and we'll go from there.
Right. We're on it, sir.
Everyone else, you know the drill. Make sure these hunters have everything they need.
So,
Now we're talking.
for the most part, you can hear everything in English, which there is a feature you can change the audio to Japanese if you so wish. But for now, you know, I only understand English with a few Japanese texts from anime. That's about it. The other Monster Hunter games actually did not have voice. They had like they actually call it Monster Hunter gibberish. It's an actual language they have, and you can set it to that if you want. But I think I'm just gonna keep it as it is because it seems to be just fine. I'm loving the clarity it has so far. But we'll just try to get into our first hunt.
You two, make it a priority to learn how we do things around here. You'll find good teachers, so don't be afraid to ask.
You heard him. Stick with me and you'll have no problems.
The Fifth's banner promises a change in the wind. It's your job to fulfill that promise.
Okay, so the game audio is low. Alright, give me one sec. You'll be put on standby. Alright. This should be good.
Dismissed.
Let me know if it seems off now. And if you need to, turn me up a little bit.
Over here.
Alright, seems like we're going to be getting our equipment now. Sweet. Show me your goodies. Wait, which one? Over here. Okay.
Head inside your room so you can grab yourself a weapon.
They already put equipment in my room. Yay. Such nice people. See, this is This is an example of an S-Class Hunter's room. You've got the Palico sitting down, waiting for your instructions. You've got a beautiful, beautiful girl in the room, myself.
Make sure to choose a weapon that suits you.
Item box full of my goodies, all the stuff. We're just gonna stuff every single bloody part in here, you know, and nothing will happen. No mold, nothing. Just nice, lavender scented item box. Play movie. So different weapons offer different combat experiences. Great swords hit with devastating force, while the sword and shield allow for quick, mobile flurries. The heavy bowgun, while unwieldy, fires powerful blasts, and so on. Choose any one weapon and take to the field. You can visit the training area after equipping a weapon by speaking to the housekeeper in your room. There, you can practice with your chosen weapon as much as you like. So that's a little bit like what we had before in, like, for example, Generations and I believe Monster Hunter Freedom 2? I'm not sure. I can't remember too much. But let's see what this movie's all about, shall we? Okay, so it's giving us a little bit of a footage of a weapon breakdown. Man, the hype. Armor sets are comprised of 5 pieces. Each piece offers some amount of defense plus equipment skills to aid you in your hunts. You can mix and match pieces however you like to suit your playstyle. Use L2 or R2 to view your gear's stats and skills. You can save equipment loadouts to quickly switch to your favorite gear combinations. Alright. Thank you very much for that short tutorial. So, firstly we have our sexy leather, and if we wanted to we could change to these other ones. Oh man, because I pre-ordered the game, I get this origin set, but I don't know, it's like a wig, it goes right over my head. I mean, I'm gonna have to change my look sometime. I don't know. I think I'm gonna stick with the leather, and then I might change the other ones. Yep, that's what I'm gonna do. Eventually we'll change the headwear, but right now, kind of want my lovely female out and about without having a wig on it. Okay, so this is different. It looks like we won't have to worry so much about getting to a threshold as so much as getting enough skill points for each of these. At least that's my theory. We'll see. We will see. Oh yeah, I think I need to change my weapon too. Yeah, there it is. Wow, look at all of these weapons. So these bugs are for the insect glaive. If you've played other Monster Hunter games, you should realize that right away. Wondering what we should start with. And just to confirm, my audio is perfect now? Yes? I'll wait for confirmation from chat. Let's see. Um, you know, I usually go with the standard of dual blades, just because they usually focus on their like, how should I put it? They make them very flashy, very likable to watch, if for a lack of word. Katanas, pretty standard. Knife, sword and shield though, they've played around with that quite a bit for this version of Monster Hunter. But I think I'm gonna go with the dual blades. We'll play around with some other weapons at a different time. Maybe if I make a new character, or if I decide to switch to a different weapon mid-game, which we can. I believe they have implemented some other way of getting decent loot midway without having to grind so much for it. But that should start us off.
Want to get going?
Alright, so my partner has a quest for me.
Once you're ready, head to the canteen. I'll be there waiting with a quest.
You can get more familiar with your weapons at the training area. Just talk to the housekeeper to get started.
So far, so good.
Handlers sort through the Research Commission's leads. And the ones they deem worth our attention become quests.
And listen up.
Over here!
Now that's hunting. What this world needs is harmony.
Okay, so got some confirmation from chat, not having a lot of good game audio. Okay, let's see if we can change any of that. Let's see if we can change the setting for TV. If that helps anything, let me know. Okay. Let me know if that helps anything, and we'll be on our way. We'll see how it works before I start the quest. See a little icon right here, is that it? Yeah, that's it. Can I talk to you? There we go. So they gave us a little bit of Zenny. It's our currency for the Monster Hunter series. We'll just go ahead and do the standard potions. Yeah, there we go. Antidote, just in case, because we don't no idea what these monsters have. Boosts natural healing and cures bleeding. Might as well, right? Is anyone else having audio problems other than Danger Dan?
Hey!
What's this? Rami, okay. Quest board. We have a little icon on the mini map. Let's see. What's this? Chief ecologist. Up to the canteen. I think this is the way. Yeah, alright. So this looks like our main hub. Kinda like where we play around with everything.
Right on time.
She'll give us all of our quests, apparently.
Oh yeah. What are we waiting for? The new world awaits.
Alright, so quests involve objectives such as slaying monsters. To get started on a quest, first you have to accept it. Assignments. Complete these missions to advance the story. So, usually that's what they used to call key quests. You would look them up on, for instance, the wiki, and they would guide you through each of the tiers, quote-unquote tiers, of each difficulty for quests. And like for instance, you would slay one of these monsters, and then you would have to slay another one of these, a different one in an icy region, etc. And then eventually you'll unlock something called an urgent quest, and the urgent quest would allow you to advance a tier. They called them like village key quests or Hunter's Hub key quests, for instance. Now, you could do optional quests, and you get like other rewards involving maybe farming for like ingredients, and that would help you craft like other potions and stuff. And it also give you access to other areas for more materials. So we'll see what happens. So optional quests, these include favors for NPCs. More will become available as you meet the necessary requirements. You can take on optional quests as many times as you like. So again, regarding optional quests, like for instance, if I killed, for Monster Hunter fans, Yayan, the Yayan tree of wyverns, they had Garuga as one of the rewards for completing the Yayan Kutku slaying missions at least 10 times. And then you would have, say, this Yayan Garuga, which is a variant of the Yayan Kutku, but it's a poisonous variant, and it would give you better loot. But that's just an example. I'm not sure how they go about it in this game, but we'll see. Investigations, that's a new one. These special quests are issued by the Resource Center and can only be taken a limited number of times. Okay. And events. Special quests exclusive to online play. Now, events are usually really tough to beat. Like for instance, if you've played the Assassin's Creed Origins game, you know how they had, like, for instance, Anubis out for a limited amount of time. It's kind of like this, kind of like that. Sometimes they have permanent events, but most of the time they're limited. So the only thing we have options for are the assigned quests. I believe the pronunciation is Jagras. Jagras of the Ancient Forest. We must kill 7. Slay 7 Jagras. Okay. Not too bad. Okay, now they actually have multi-levels. You can check that out on the top right. Okay. I'll only be reading the dialogue for the main quests, but here we go. Zora Magdaros' appearance. That was the big giant variant to the Jagras we just fought, or we just ran from, I would say. And then it got taken and beat around by the larger T-Rex-like creature. Its appearance has brought about changes in the local ecosystem. Head into the Jagras territory to investigate and take them out if necessary. So here we go. Quest accepted. Finally got into it. So you're free to explore Astera. I guess that's the world that we're in. Until preparations for the quest are complete. Grab a meal at the canteen, shore up your supplies at the provisions stockpile, get the latest gear from the smithy and armory, then adjust your equipment and organize your items at the item box. You'll be heading out into the field in no time. So yeah, well, the canteen, the meals give us some stat bonuses. In previous games, our health would be, say, for instance, 70%, and you would have to get some meals to increase that HP to be like maximum, so you don't have to use potions to increase it. Take a look at the upper left corner of the screen. When the quest is ready to begin, you'll see a notification there. Once you're prepared, press the middle button for the PS4 controller at any time to enter standby. You can go on standby by pressing cross at one of Astera's gates. From the party member's status menu, selecting standby for departure will have your party depart on the quest as soon as all preparations are accounted for. If you are the leader of the party, press triangle will let you depart first with other members who are on standby. Okay. Pretty standard for multiplayer. Okay, so I guess we don't even have to go to the gate. We just have to push this. Wow, that's easy. You don't have to make a trip all the way to the gate. But I won't worry about getting the canteen and eating a meal yet, so we'll just go out and kill something. Because I'm sure that's what you're here for, right? Here we go, first quest, boys.
Alright, this is our first job. Let's do a quick review of quest rules. Rule number 1. Complete the objective to complete the quest. Easy, right? Each quest has an objective. You can't consider the quest done until you complete that objective. Our current objective is to eliminate a specified number of Jagras. Let's check the map. We ran into some Jagras on the way to base. The small monsters, remember? I think we saw them somewhere around here. Want to check it out? Rule number 2. Use the supply box. The Commission supplies us with a loadout of certain items for each quest. They're in the supply box over there. Have a look and decide what you should take along. Ready to go.
Okie dokie. So now they have let us do whatever we want. Let's begin. So let's check our supply box. Get some first aid meds, some rations. We don't need that. That's mainly for like crossbows and stuff, if you want to call them that. Southwest camp. What's this?
Hey!
Whoa, alright, so this is new. We actually have a interface to interact with our camp instead of just sleeping. Yeah, I think that's pretty much all you can do at a camp, with sleep. Camp offers 5 basic amenities. Use them to prepare for the hunt. So you can use tent, supply box, quest counter, your palico, and a canteen. The camp canteen offers the same meals that are available in Astera. Well then, maybe Astera is the town name. Pretty sure that's what it's like. So we didn't even have to use the canteen at the main hub. Cool. So I've actually had many times where I went on a quest with a party and I'm like, oh crap, I don't have my HP at full, or my stamina at full, or I don't have that fire resistance bonus for this Rathalos that I had to fight, you know? Like, it's really useful to have a meal bonus. So check your gear. The tent. The tent lets you swap out the items you're carrying and change your Palico's equipment. So that's also new. We used to, if you went onto a quest, you weren't able to switch out your gear on the fly. You would actually have to preemptively equip your stuff before you went out on the quest. And then if you wanted to change your gear, you know, you actually would have to restart the quest and all your progress on it. That was frustrating, but you got used to it over the time. And the supply box. The supply box contains all the useful items issued to hunters free of charge by the resource center. Don't hesitate to take them with you, but remember to share them when playing with friends. Yes, they usually give you a really massive amount of resources if you're playing online. But we'll get to that some other video. And let's see, third page. The quest counter. Speak to the handler during an expedition to take on new quests. Wow. Alright, so this is another update to the game. We do not have the option to do this in other games. Usually you do what we do with the your equipment. You would actually have to talk to her before the quest, and you would have to meet these requirements during the quest instead of having to go back to town. So we don't even have to go back to the town now. We just talk to her, and the quest is done, and we can go right back out without having to go back to town. Coolio. Your palico. Your palico can be found in the camp. Speak to them to choose whether to bring them with you on your hunt or have them wait until you return. But yeah, we're gonna bring Zoe with us for sure. Fast travel. What? When you're ready to return to camp, press the middle button to open the wildlife map. Then select camp to call a winged drake to your current location for a free ride back. The winged drakes can't approach while you're engaged in combat, so fast travel is unavailable until the fighting is finished. So when you're in non-combat, you can call this wingbat to take you back to camp. And that's really very, very, very useful if you know that the monster is somewhere across the map, or if you have to go to a different region in the map, you can just simply call a wingbat, go to a camp, and fast travel to a different camp. That's really useful. Okay. I think we're good though, so we'll just return to the field. Okie dokie. So we have no more, right? Yeah.
Nothing can stop us.
Alright, so she'll be coming with us. Alright, so this is our canteen. Cool. Eating meals can boost stats, like I said before, such as health and stamina, and grant special food skills. Select the meal you can wish to eat from the menu. The meal effects are shown in the center of the screen. Take a good look at each meal's effects to help you determine which one will provide the best benefits for your next hunt. Food skills have a probability of being activated. Use fresh ingredients to raise that probability. Note that meal effects are not saved. So say if you want to save it, and then like save the game after you get the meal bonus, and then you want to return to the game after, like say you powered off the PS4, then you won't be able to keep that meal effect. You'd actually have to eat again. Meal effects end when any of the following happen. You complete a quest. You return from a quest or expedition. You faint during a quest or expedition. So you would have to enter the canteen and eat another meal. So you can eat again at a camp. At camp a short time after eating a meal. So 10 minutes-ish is what they say. Don't forget to eat again after fainting. Meal effects will carry over when starting a quest, during an expedition, or when switching from an expedition in one local to another. So, alright. Thank you. I will... So yeah, we can give them our raw meat right here. Yeah, so we'll just give them some raw meat for our stamina, and then they'll cook it for us. But I don't think we have any points to do that, so that'll be on a different time. Looks like they've already got us some meals set up. Don't think we have all the ingredients. Wonder if we have anything we can do with custom platter. Wyvern thigh and wyvern skirt steak. Don't really need stamina bonus, honestly. Anything with like a health increase would be perfect. But let's try white liver. Ugh, nasty. Short rib. Nah, alright, so I'll work on that some other time. But since we're only fighting 7, what's it called, Jagras? Yeah, Jagras. Then we really don't need to worry about that right now.
Wanna get going?
It's so adorable. Alright, here we go.
Be careful. Ready your weapon before attacking. Keep in mind that what you're able to do depends on whether or not your weapon is drawn.
Alright, so on the bottom right you'll see my like interface for all my items. You'll be seeing me use that quite a bit.
I'll mark gathering sites and monster positions on the wildlife map for you.
Whoa. Yeah, so the game basically forces my camera that way. It lets me know where I'm supposed to go tracking. These scout flies should let me know little hints. Subtle hints, but not very like game breaking. So that's nice. Yeah. Yeah. Danger Dan 96 says I chose dual blades in the beta. Yes, dual blades for sure are the most flashy of all the weapons. But I'm really looking forward to using some of the ranged weapons now. Actually, in the previous games, I never really dove into it. Ooh, herb. I want that. Got some of that leaf. Man, that's so awesome. I love that. But
gather honey and mix it with a potion to make mega potions.
Yeah, as he just said, I can mix honey with potions to make mega potions, which gives us a large amount of health back if we use it. But I had to craft it first. But back to the ranged weapons I was talking about. You can move while shooting now instead of having to be standstill. That was like one of the biggest reasons why I didn't use a ranged weapon, because it wasn't very fluid. But their weapon breakdown overhaul for this game is massive. Massive. What's this? Slinger torch. I haven't used this yet. This is a new kind of feature. So bottom left says I have a red indicator. It means I'm in combat, I guess. Triangle to attack, I guess. Yeah. Alright, circle 2. And I believe you just kind of vary it, like, use different buttons for different combos. I used the square button to sheath it. It automatically climbs, that's nice. Let's do the jumping attack. Alright, alright. So I held L1 to use a shortcut. That's cool. Okay, so I pushed R3, the right analog stick, and it auto-locked onto a monster, and I can actually move that around to select a different one. This is a different, I believe. The other games did not have this feature. Helps me, Alright, what's the roll button? Come on, figure it out. I can do it. That was my active ability. I still have not learned all the features to the new dual blades. And it's been a while since I played Monster Hunter on a PS4 controller, or any console controller in general, for a long time. I think the last time I played it on a console was on a PS2, actually, for the first Monster Hunter game.
Grab all the monster materials you can.
Oh yeah, we don't want to forget the skinning. Give me your pots. I'm gonna make your parts into something. Something great. Perhaps a weapon or an armor piece. It's most likely gonna be an armor piece since these are low level monsters. The lower variants generally don't make weapons. Unless you need like a specific part, then maybe on the off chance. But for the most part, the greater variant will have the weapon parts for it. Bone pile. Give me them bones. Small monster bones. Cool, cool. But again, I'm still learning the game, so bear with me. I'm not gonna know everything right away. Audio seems low, huh? Oh, on the top right, I didn't even notice, but there's a, basically, lets me know what I can use. Aim slinger. Okay. So having the slinger out does not stop my potion use. Gotta remember that. So R2 is how I use it. Alright. Fire slinger. Gotcha. Okay, so let's go back real quick. Yeah, I think it's a setting I put in that's causing my voice to be really more distinct than the game audio, so I'll have to check that out soon. But yeah, for now we'll just bear with it, and then I'll mess with it in a little bit.
Over here.
Slinger ammo that eliminates an area and blinds wyverns. So basically what I just picked up was an herb that did that, I think. And I have to craft it into something probably. I'm not sure. Maybe I can just use it as it is. We'll see. Oh yeah, look on the bottom right you'll see it, bright moss. I think I can just use it as it is. But the game is really annoying. Like annoying my character right now. It's like, hey, listen, from like Ocarina of Time, Navi. Pinging me like left and right. Like, hey, get over here. You're supposed to do something. Like, I'm sorry, I'm trying to explore. Look at all the pretty colors. It's like, fine, I'll go slay the rest of these guys. What's up? What do you want? You needed to talk to me? What do you want, man? Is it in here? Oh, hello.
Whoops.
What's also new, if you've noticed already, numbers that are appearing on the screen. My damage. Whoa, look at the, holy crap, this pack is amazing, dude. Like, the size of this thing is insane. So, Demon Mode, Part 2.
Flurry of attack. Super strong, but it eats up stamina.
So, on the top left, you'll see my health and my stamina meter. The demon form also.
Attacks. You don't want to take hits like that head on. Look
So,
out.
I'm taking a lot of damage. I'm gonna go ahead and,
Keep your distance and use a potion.
oh, whoops, I messed up. There we go. In this game, you can also move a little bit while you're using a potion animation, so you're not like standstill, unlike previous games. I'm loving that spinning attack though. It's so fun to use. Can't forget the targeting system though. It's also really nice. Whoa! Did y'all just see that? Oh, no way. Can I really just... What? That's so awesome!
Don't try to engage a monster when your health is low. It's smarter to focus on healing.
Okay, let's head home and report back to the old man.
So now that time... Oh, we have a timer now. So now I have a little bit of time to actually do the rest of my stuff, like carve or mine, whatever I want. So we'll go ahead and, yeah, we'll sheathe and carve. Hopefully they don't hit me out of my animation. Alright, that's one. 30 seconds left. Sorry for any background noise you hear. Oh, I don't want that. Alright. Well, we're getting it anyways. The game just hates us. They're not really caring what I do right now. That's weird. Usually they're very aggressive. I'm gonna test it. Can you still notice me? Yep, alright. So they do notice me still. First quest complete. Hooray! So yeah, I'll close out the video soon and reopen it in a bit. So after I mess with some of the audio settings, we'll see what happens. Let's go ahead and gather all of our quest items. See what we have unlocked now. Probably nothing, but we'll see. Have no idea what this game entails now. A new cutscene has been added to the gallery. Ha 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 ha. What'd I tell y'all? S-class hunter right here. The use of those potions they didn't even exist. You didn't see that. You know what? I think I know what it is. One check. I'm gonna test it. Okay, how about now? This should be different now. The audio should be severely high now compared to before. More distinct in both aspects, yes. Do I need to turn down my mic? Or is the game volume too loud? Let me know. obviously, the Jagras aren't the only danger looking around these parts. We saw that already with that big T-Rex-like figure. Kestodon. I feel like I've heard of that one, but I'm not sure. We'll see whenever we approach them. So the Zora Magdaros, for those who have just arrived, that is what the Jagras variant, I believe, was what they call it now. It's the bigger version of him.
And listen up.
Okie dokie. I'm not gonna do voice chat, we'll do that in a different video.
Alright, now that you've got some materials, why don't we head over to the smithy to see what you can do with them?
Get my login bonus. Alright, here we go. Sweet. So, what they've added to this is a way larger lobby for the hub. Usually you would have, for instance, 4 hunters maximum in a hunter's like lodge, and you would party up and go hunt together. In this case, I think there's, correct me if I'm wrong, 20 hunters that could be in the same lobby at once. Oh yeah? So they both sound good, Danger Dan? They don't sound too low, too high, none of them overlap each other, they sound perfect. Squad manager.
Oh, hello.
Tell it to me, young lady. Give me some goodies. Oh, hello, Fibber. We're all ready to open our tavern and gathering hub, the Celestial Pursuit. Fancy name. I got a better name though, you know. At the gathering hub, you can meet up with the other hunters and embark on quests together. So the problem was I was in a party earlier and the system was prioritizing the party volume when I wasn't even using the party anymore. So I had to close that out, and it significantly increased the volume for both my voice and the game. Or was it just a game?
Greetings.
So, again, I think they're referencing other squad-like figures. So, I'm part of the 5th, quote-unquote, squad. We'll figure out the terminology later. It wasn't long after the scholars from the 3rd landed before they insisted upon crossing the Great Ravine. Ooh. Flying monster. Wow, that's very specific considering maybe 70% of most Monster Hunter games have a flying monster in them. And I mean, 70% of the monsters inside the game. Sure, they were reckless to go, but seeing as I'm the man who put them in the air, I can't help but feel partly responsible for it all. Well, shiz. Okay, just getting my dialogue fully completed, then we'll go back on the hunt.
My.
I'm more hunterly, she says. Makes me all tingly inside. So, from what I understand, I can just purchase gear right here. But usually they don't give us a lot of options. At least in previous games, they only give you low tier stuff, and then as you progress, you might get, for instance, a mid-tier item, but at the time you'll have like a high-end item already equipped, so it's really not worth your time unless you want to like switch to a different weapon on the spot. We'll do that sometime though. But for now, we'll stick to the dual blades. Yeah, so I already have all these pieces of gear in my chest, so like I said, she's already got stuff I don't need. Yeah, alright. Thank you very much, lady. I will continue my quest. This is really neat, though. A lot more room to run around. I just went around the whole smith and didn't realize that I had to talk to this guy.
There you are, Fiver.
So the smithy will allow us to craft our parts from the monsters we carve and hunt, you know, and we'll use that to get better gear, essentially. That's basically what Monster Hunter is all about. Hunting the monsters and using their parts that you craft their parts out of them. So you get better stuff from hunting stronger monsters, essentially. And each monster does have their own little quirk, like elemental status effects. Some of them will have like a sleep effect, or a confusion effect, a fire effect, and then your gear will help negate that, depending on what you have. But if you don't have the right equipment for the monster, then you're going to have a tougher time. Well, it's not impossible, but it is a lot tougher for you. So we'll continue here. Alright, so you can use monster materials, as I was stating before, and or to forge and upgrade equipment at the smithy. Give the materials you earn as quest rewards, or carve from monsters to this, give the materials you earn as quest rewards or carve from monsters to the smithy to create new equipment for taking on even tougher monsters. Sorry about that. Play movie. So, that death animation was very dramatic. It's like, ah, my last breath. I can't make it. Boom. Pretty simple, standard carving animation. So here it is, upgrade equipment. So I'll take whatever I have right now, and I can see what I need to increase it further. So, upgrading weapons. First, select the weapon you want to upgrade to. You can use materials to upgrade to different weapons with a variety of improved stats. If you want more base weapons to enhance, you can create more by selecting forge equipment at the smithy, or by purchasing them at the armory. But I don't think we're going to be using the armory that much. Upgraded weapons can also be downgraded. The materials used to upgrade the weapon will be returned to you. Select a weapon with a cursor and press triangle to add it to your wish list. Once you acquire all the necessary materials to create a wish listed item, you'll receive a message. You can add weapons and armor to your wish list from the forge equipment screen. Okay. That's interesting. So it'll allow me to gather items for that item. So for instance, if I needed an iron ore for my next weapon piece, then it would tell me what I need, and it would tell me when I received that item in the field. So that's interesting. And what? So if you notice, there's an under development screen next to my weapon tree. I wonder what that's for, actually. I have no idea, but this is new. We did not used to have a weapon tree before because you would have to go to online and like on a wiki page or something, and it would show you like a list of what you can craft into. But yeah, so this is neat. We don't have to use online anymore. We can just post all of our information right here. So to upgrade, I will need to go into this set, and then I can go from that set to the third tier, or the third tree, I would say, yeah. So yeah, this is the first tree, second tree, third tree, fourth tree, and that's for that weapon set. And then it starts new from right here with the bone tree. So first ore tree, first tier ore tree, second tier ore tree, third tier for the ore tree, and then the fourth tier, which is like I think a water elemental dual blade. Yeah. Okay. But bone usually has less sharpness for the weapons, but bones usually have higher damage to it. So it'll be like a trade-off for us, but I prefer having more sharpness than anything, so I don't have to use a whetstone to sharpen it up in the middle of the fuel, because I don't want lower damage output either. But essentially, if you go with the bone tree, eventually the sharpness will increase as you go, and you don't have to worry about it too much. But for now, we'll just stick with what we have. The hub does seem cool. I agree with you. I think it's a huge improvement to what they've used to have, and they've integrated the offline and the online modes. So if you just want to go hunt by yourself, you can do that. And if you like need help on the spot, you can use like I think it's a horn. I'm not sure. I have to look it up, or like in the game or something as I go along. And yeah, like people can come to your request immediately on the fly. We'll see. So now I'm going to need more materials. I don't have access to this one because I haven't killed a certain creature yet, it would seem. Because I have to kill a certain creature and get their specific part to unlock their the item. Whereas here, I have a sense of what I can create with it, but there's still one more item missing. And I know it's an ore because it is an ore icon of common rarity, so it's most likely, let me think here, it's not Magellite right there, that's an uncommon. Iron ore is common. I can't remember what the other one was. There was another one. Can't remember. We'll see. But we'll work on this one and add it to our wish list. See how that works out for us. And I'll also add this one to our wish list just in case. We'll see which one, whatever we finish first, we'll craft it into. Unless the other one has better sharpness. Because we went from yellow to green, which is really strong for early game. It even shows us a previous upgrade. Wait, we can roll back the upgrade if we needed to go back to a different tier. That's really interesting. We don't have to just craft a new weapon as a whole to get a different weapon. Very interesting. Very, very interesting. Okay. So let's go ahead and continue. I won't worry about forging any new gear yet until I've killed the that Greater Jagras variant. Can't remember the name. I think it's called a Zora or something. Yeah, Zora Magdrados or something. Yeah. Here we go. Don't think there's any other quests I need to pick up. Oh, wait, here's one. Meowscular Chef. Yeah, I'm just gonna walk away from that. What's up? What do you want? You seem menacing and I'm scared. Zoe, go slap him. Yeah, he's right though. You need to get them max health gains. Cool, thanks buddy. I appreciate your oversized meow meow character. You want me to talk to you again? Oh, man. It's the hair, I'm telling you. So here's, I think this is an optional quest right here. So I'll go out in the field and I'll get whatever he wants, and it'll unlock more of the canteen options I can have, so I can get better meals. So that will be important to get. Talk to the handler real quick. Let her know I need to go out. They want us to do the Castellans.
Ah! You can pick up quests from the quest board, too. It lists the same quests that I've got, so don't worry about having to check two places.
Yeah, so I won't really need to use a quest counter that often, unless I'm like, it's just closer. But
We're on the hunt.
I think I'm just gonna get one from her. Wonder what the events are like. So yeah, right here, if you see the bottom of the screen in red text, it says your hunter rank isn't high enough for this quest. So that just means we need to increase our hunter rank by doing missions, mainly storyline missions. But we'll worry about that another time. We'll just do, I think we'll just do another hunting mission. How about that? So the level of the quest is right. So I believe that's the hunter rank you get. So each hunter rank you have allows you to have access to higher tier stuff. But I'm not sure if the star level is like synergized with the hunter level or the hunter rank. So we'll see about that. I'm not sure. Might just be the difficulty and not at all like related. Lucky Vouchers. When lucky vouchers are used when posting a quest, you'll receive bonus rewards upon completing the quest. That should be helpful for like getting rare parts or something. That's what I theorize. Be sure to use vouchers whenever you will have the chance. Random quest rewards are guaranteed to drop. Reward money doubles. Random quest rewards. So maybe we don't get the rare materials from the monster. We'll see. Lucky vouchers are obtained via login bonuses. One voucher is delivered each day, and you can claim up to 5 days worth. So we can't just hoard them like the hoarders we are. We actually have to use them whenever we can. We'll probably use that on the Zora. Also note that you can only carry a maximum of five lucky vouchers at one time. Yeah, alright. Just making sure. Accept the quest. Okay. Here we go. We'll just wait until it loads in. Chat, do you have any questions yet? No? Okay. Here we go.
Okay, our job is to cull a certain number of Kestodon. Recently, their numbers have been getting out of hand.
Want to get going?
Okie dokie. A Kestodon Kerfuffle. Quest start. Get our supplies. Make sure our Palico is following us. Yeah, probably automatic. Let's just make sure though. No, alright, yeah, so you'll follow me. And let's make sure.
Our mini canteen here serves food that will give you a boost for the hunt ahead.
That's creepy. You better not eat it, it's mine. Very aggressive eater. The 1-2. Food and then drink. Food and then drink. Our Palico just disappeared. And then reappeared. What? Okie dokie, I'm going out. Stop nagging me. Seriously, that targeting system is super nice.
Ah, there we are. Those, my friend, are Kestodon. Let's see you take him out on your own.
Okie dokie.
Huh.
Alright.
Be careful.
Let's go. You, me, and my blades. Slash, 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 slash. Spin it, spin it, spin, spin. So I think my moveset changes based off of my demon mode, because I don't spin with circle. Oh yeah, I do. Okay. Maybe it's just a certain moveset without moving around. I'm not sure. We'll see. So if I move around, push circle. So it's the second time I attack. Gotcha. It doesn't change if I just keep spamming. So triangle, circle. Okay. So yeah, you really do need to play around with like just your basic attacks and then like some lower attacks. Triangle and circle together. Change up your combos, you know, going back and forth. Now this is different. You've never known like
all right. Let's look for
if it was a
group.
Female or a male unless you really looked it up or something and made sure that the size was like a female or a male. Now they actually tell you in the game,
a lot bigger
which is nice.
In this
so if it does
the
relate
life around here can come in handy during a hunt.
at all with like
Try to learn
parts,
as much as you can about them.
then that'll be necessary to know. So the male was larger than the female in this case. Probably won't be always the case. What? Okay, so gotta keep note of that. The white flower will give us our health back if we take damage.
Over here.
Okay, we'll follow the scout flies. The amount of detail that's in this game is superior to any of their previous games. So fun to go through. Highly recommend purchasing this. As a Monster Hunter fan, this is my favorite so far. I haven't even gotten into the good stuff.
Over here.
What do you want? Stop nagging me. Oh. I'll take that.
Huh. Be careful.
I'm gonna try using my slingshot. Or whatever it's called. My slinger, yeah. Taste my fury. Yeah. Yeah. My God, this is so much fun. Sorry, I was getting really focused with the combat. I'm loving it. Way too much fun. They're all just like looking at me like, what are you doing? Stop it. Stop hitting our mail. Yeah, these are definitely nails though. Way small. I'm sorry, Zoe, I didn't mean to hit you.
Good work. That just about wraps up our work here. Wait. Hey, come here. Think I found something.
So my theory is the next quest I'm on will be something of a larger variance. You might have found like a track or something. But again, I haven't looked at the footage yet, so I'm not sure. I'm learning as I go. Coolio got their parts.
Over here.
Torch pod.
Here.
Yeah, see, yeah. Track. What I tell y'all?
Look at those Kestodon. Something's up with them.
Yeah, there's Azora. Here we go. Holy. No, not Azora. Okay, so I'm confused with the names. So it's just a great job, guys.
Gotcha. All right, partner. New
Forgive
assignment
me,
incoming.
stream.
Take down
Forgive
that
me.
great Jagras.
I've got my
If you're not
terminology
ready,
all
you can
wrong.
return to base and take on the great Jagras quest later.
Want to get going?
They say we can go later, but why don't we just do
The
it
weapon
now?
is losing its sharpness. Create some distance, then use a whetstone.
Yeah, I should probably do that. Thanks, game,
If
for
you need
letting
to
me
call
know.
your friends for help, go to the menu and select SOS Flare to signal them. And
Nah.
you're going to need friends.
We don't need
to
no
go against the
SOS.
tougher monsters.
We've got
In
this.
order for the scout flies to better track a target monster, we need to keep finding traces of it. Like footprints, for example.
Blue mushroom. This is used for potion crafting. I'm gonna take that. Scoutflies are nice because the game is way bigger than previous games, so it's nice to have some
Good.
some
You're turning up a
hints
lot
here
of
and there.
clues.
I don't want the game to be given away completely, but again, it's nice to have.
Okay. We've tracked the Great Jagras enough for the scout flies to lead us
So
to...
now it's on the mini map, so we know what zone it's in. So I can actually just go this way. I don't even have to use the animation in its full effect. Like in previous games, I'd have to stand right here and just pick it, and pick it, and pick it. It gets really boring after a while. But now I can just go, mine, mine, mine.
You're less likely to lose sight of a
Fine.
monster if you use the focus camera.
Oh, hello. Yeah, you're gorgeous, aren't you? I'm gonna take that name for myself, yeah. Let's go. Let's go. So this is the mounting.
Now's your chance to top it.
So I get to have a chance to down it. But if I'm not careful, he can throw me off. Get down on the ground. Yeah, yeah. Eat it. Eat it.
Okay, it's down. Now's your
That
chance
was
to get
amazing.
in there and
So
tear
I just
it
got
up.
a new trophy, so sorry for the little notification on the top left. I can't help that. Some stuff they had to block. So much more smoother though. I don't have to worry so much about my animation time. Alright, so it's
The
fleeing
monsters
now,
are running away. Use the scout flies as a guide and they'll lead you right to them.
but it won't be too hard to track. Considering I'll have my crosshairs on it and the scout flies are flying towards it. You can't run from me. I am Dark Valkyrie. You got away. That's right. But now he's got a pack nearby.
Oh boy, that monster's really mad now.
Oh boy. So he's enraged, I believe. So now he has a turn moveset. Ouch.
Dodge their attacks.
But
You don't
since
wanna
I'm
take
also
hits.
in demon form, I think I have slower reaction time. But the trade-off is that I have better attacks, you know, do more damage. If you notice though, where I'm attacking actually matters. If I'm hitting him in a weak spot, then I'm doing a little bit more damage. Whereas if I hit him, like, say, in the leg, I'm not doing nearly as much as I should. The head seems to be the weak spot for this guy. I think my Palico just healed me. Very nice, very nice. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm coming. I'm coming. Zoe, don't die. So, I believe the monster is now exhausted. Yeah, so here it is. Got a little notification from the field team leader. This shows signs. That's what Monster Hunter is all about, is that it shows behavior changes and its patterns. So if it's become exhausted and doesn't attack nearly as quickly or more as powerfully, as powerful as it usually does, then it'll actually go rest or try to find something to eat to get more stamina. So like right now it's trying to eat. But while it tries to do that, I'm going to use Demon Form so it doesn't attack me back. Then I'll just do a little bit of 1-2, 1-2. Oh, it's even bloated now. That's new. That's new. So now that it's eaten something, its stomach is bloated, but it's smooth slow.
Look, the monster's almost done for. Chances are it'll retreat to its nest to recuperate.
It's limping, so now it is also going to go recuperate its nest. But I'm not going to let it do that. I'm going to keep wailing on it over and over. You ain't getting away from me, baby. Yep, that's right. That's right.
Now's your chance.
Attack its head to do the most damage. We're going to slay this monster first try, without even going back. Oh, he's pissed. He's pissed. But I'm pissed too. Yeah! Yeah, there we go. We just slayed our first great Jagras. Let's relish this moment while the music plays. What a beautiful world. Me, my blade, my Palico, and all the nasties in the world come into this beautiful, beautiful, vibrant, life-filled world. Ancient forest. Very pretty. Herbal medicine. Huh. That's cool. So that's different. Heals me a little bit, and it gets rid of poison. Danger Dan. This seems like it would be difficult with range. Well, yes, if it was a previous Monster Hunter game. These actually have better movesets, and you can move around as well while using them. So it shouldn't be as bad. I will be trying it, though, in a different playthrough.
Maybe. Let's check it out.
Perhaps maybe if I'm online with someone else.
Hey.
Pookie.
Well, you were right. There's our mark.
That's a new monster. Never seen that one before in the previous game. I already know it has poison, purple effects.
Something's got him agitated. Look over there. What in the heck is that? I've never seen anything like it.
You think it's from Zora Magdaros?
I'd like to find out. But we better report back first.
I'm thinking Zora Magdaros is that lava creature we had to ride on in the tutorial in the beginning of the game. So that's maybe what it is. So the Great Jagras was completely different. That was off topic, to say the least. So sweet. So now we have pieces of the monster that we can use to craft better gear. Has to be a way to do that now. And now, yeah, so we're Hunter rank 2. Cool. And our Palico level increased too. Sweet. So our research level for the Great Jagras also increased. So maybe the more we gather footsteps, the more we know about it. Or is it the way we... I wonder if it's maybe how many we slay or capture. Not sure. We'll find out. So now that I'm Hunter rank 2, I have the right to go on 2-star assignments. Okay. And this was a Hunter rank 2 assignment. It was just because it was an urgent quest. And I say quote-unquote urgent quest because I'm trying to reference previous Monster Hunter games. Yeah, we got a lot of stuff for this one. Sweet. Yeah, okay.
I see.
So our forest camp was not completely built? Question mark?
Want to get going?
Once the camp is set up, you can go after that Puke Puke.
I wonder where the resource center is.
But as for the start of the video, I guess my mic wasn't picking up because I had some kind of extension cord connected. I didn't know if it picked up the mic or not. I thought it did, but I had to take that off to start talking. But I'll fix that later.
How are you feeling? Ha.
Alright. Let's see here. Let's make sure I save. For the sake of a shorter video, I am going to cut it off right here, and I will probably start the stream back up in about 10 minutes. Have a little break. So with that, I will be off, and I'll see you in a little bit.